one.
They say to you, it's being responsible for your own life. And so you say, okay, what does that mean?
Me some more,
Tell me what that means. What does it mean?
Well, I think the best illustration that I can give for that is a kind of dramatic one. And I'll take it from my experience in India, where I've had the privilege of doing some work in development. And I talk to people in India about development, and I say that the hungry have to be given the opportunity to be responsible for their own hunger. And of course they're aghast at that, because we all know that hungry people are victims of hunger and the forces in the world. But what we mean by responsibility is not blame or guilt, but rather a kind of stand that one is equal to one's condition in life. If one is equal to the condition, if I can be responsible for my own life, then I can do something about it. If I'm the victim of life, I really can't do anything about it. So by responsibility, we mean taking a stand that I am cause in the matter of my own life.
But I have always had the deep understanding for myself that if anything was going to move forward in my life, that I was going to have to be responsible for making that happen. And I know that to be true now and can articulate it as you are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time, because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward.
Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. Who's to blame? Who's responsible for my condition on this planet? Who did it? Who made me feel like this? Who's responsible? And this question, I feel, runs through so many of our heads. We're always looking for someone to take the blame. And so many of us are walking around with a chip on our shoulder. Even at a time through my journey, I used to feel that it's not my responsibility, it's someone else's. And I just look at it like this. A lot of us, you have people, the greatest, in my mind, the fundamental problem with our human existence is that we feel separate from everything around us. Whenever we feel separate from everything around us, then we have to point the finger. But whenever you point one finger, you've got four pointing back at you. You also have a lot of people who are still holding on to this energy, this negative energy, and it's really destroying them. Of course, they've been mistreated, but what happens is that whenever you have the victim consciousness mentality, you're actually living in stagnation, because you're just like the caterpillar. You can't move anywhere because you're a victim. You give yourself that label. The butterfly is the one who says, okay, I'm not a victim anymore. I'm taking personal responsibility to move away. The victim mentality is always focusing in on what's just happened. It's always about ruminating.